It's the third UAV, unmanned aerial vehicle, that's been owned by Bases Texas Productions, which produces this show you're watching right here. You don't know. You don't know, huh? So don't act like you do. You don't know. You don't know, huh? So don't act like you do. You don't know. 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 So don't act like you do. So don't act like you do. Because then something bad, like the cruelest woman in the world, might happen to you. Oh, you can't handle it, huh? You know, you can't handle the truth. How do I know that? Because I can't handle the truth. You damn sure can't handle the cruelest woman in the world. And don't even think about trying to handle the most beautiful woman in the world, because it ain't happening. My name is Anthropos. When the people of the world call out to a man such as myself to restore peace, secure our borders, and dispense justice, you'll know that things have gone horribly wrong. In the coming days, we will face a challenge like you have never known before. You will be asked to work for free. You will be asked to snitch on your neighbors. You will be asked to pimp out your sons and daughters. I've got one question for you. Will you fight? Will you fight to take back our way of life? Or will you die like chaff in the wind? If you want to live, come with me. Otherwise, die like a maggot. I'm going to show you an interesting little video made by Unicef, the organization that helps children worldwide. Right? Oh, they're really helping the kids quite a bit, let me tell you. You know, in a world where everything is the reverse of what it appears to be, we learn things so outrageous, like the idea that Mother Teresa was actually the world's largest children's child sex trafficker in the world, in history. But yet, no, we are told that Mother Teresa is just the epitome of humanity. She's just, you know, without fault, without blame, without blemish, when there's a good chance, especially knowing her affiliation with the Catholic Church, that she is what is rumored to be, and that is a sexual deviant and in the slave trade of trading and trafficking children for the purposes of sex enslavement. It's a sad testimony. If it's true, I can't prove that that's true. I guess I'm sure some others have done work on this, and I just haven't. But anyway, UNICEF is an organization, I think, that is funded by the United Nations, and of course, you know, they're without blemish, without blame in all of their activities, right? And also UNICEF works hand in hand from time to time with the Catholic Church, and especially in this commercial that you're about to see, that shows the integration of so-called aliens, space aliens, with human beings, the children. And the little space alien boy is kind of picked on at first, but then the human children learn to accept him because he has Neato psychic powers, you know. And of course, he looks like a little reptilian, right? And you're the thing's shot where you almost feel sorry for the little fucker. You know what I mean? The little fucking frog boy. Oh shit. Uh, I don't know how real these things are. I've never seen an alien. If there are aliens, there's no guarantee that they're from outer space. There's certain things that cannot be hidden, like UFOs and stuff. You know, on some level they're real. People have seen them. There's something to it. Are they for sure from outer space, or is that just, you know, anything that is revealed to us that they cannot hide? They will at least try to obfuscate, and you know, we'll get a false narrative on it, no matter what. If they can't hide it, they'll spin it. They'll put a spin on it. So anyway, the idea that, you know, space brothers are going to, you know, come here and save us or something like that, or we're in danger of space aliens. This is the staged alien invasion idea. This plays into it. This commercial plays into it. I'll just let you judge for yourself what message you think that Unicef is trying to send here to everyone, adults, children, all over the world. And I think this commercial is made for Spanish-speaking people, probably in Central, you know, Mexico and Central America and South America. Anyway, just have a look at it, and you decide what you think. Isn't that heartwarming? Oh yeah, it just warms the heart. Oh yeah, makes you feel good, doesn't it? See a little frog boy integrating into human society. And let me tell you, some of you may think that I'm callous, maybe prejudiced against alien life forms or something like that. Let me tell you, if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's a human apologist. Those who apologize for the state of humanity, blaming everything on us. Oh, we've ruined the atmosphere. We've ruined, you know, threatened the earth and everything. First of all, let me tell you, the earth, we can't kill the earth. All right, the earth, the Sophia, the heavenly Sophia, which is enmeshed in the earth. You can't touch that. It doesn't. We can send out every nuke in the world simultaneously, and it wouldn't hurt her. We are incapable of hurting our Mother Earth, and that's your real mother. That's the mother from when we all came. It's the Earth. You know, you've got the earth, wind, fire, water. Out of all those four elements, the one that's real and you can count on every time is earth, because that's the ground under your feet. You came out of it, you're going to go straight back into it. Air, who knows what, you know, you see things, you know, who knows what's up there? You know, have you been in a spaceship? Have you been, you know,
around the moon, whatever. Space station. Yeah, come on, man. Oh yeah, we're flying around in the space station, going up in space. Okay. Yeah, we're up here with all the satellites. Oh yeah. Have you ever wondered about satellite? They say with these targeted individuals, they can be targeted by satellites and have these weird beams put on them by satellites. Well, why is it that, and we're told that our cell phones are, or for instance, our GPS, global positioning, satellite, is telling us the directions, where to drive and everything based on satellite telemetry data. But why is it that satellites only seem to work when there's radio towers around? Right? It just doesn't seem to work over the jungle. Is it because of that heavy canopy? No, it's because there's no radio towers around. And even if I had this one guy who was with us on a trip to Peru, he was our cameraman, and he just knew, he thought I was an idiot for thinking that cell phones just worked off cell towers. He thought the cell towers just helped the satellites. Well, we looked it up, on Google or whatever. It turns out the satellites just help the cell towers. And that's stretching it right there, right? Because why, if it was all done with satellites, wouldn't you be able to get service anywhere? Even when you weren't around a cell tower? But you're not, right? You're only able to get cell service and GPS when you're in the proximity of a cell tower. So maybe, the cell towers just help the satellites. Who knows? Who knows, Oh, God, people are so fucking stupid. Jesus Christ. Just believe anything you're told. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I used to. I believed all kinds of shit forever. Aliens, UFOs, all this shit. And yeah, I'm not doubting that UFOs are real. There's enough evidence of that. I'm not even saying that there's no aliens, but whatever we're given, whatever, there's going to be a narrative. It's more of a narrative that we're given instead of facts. And so what we see in the world today is really a battle of narratives, battling it out, for the thesis versus the antithesis, which creates the synthesis. So if we control the thesis and then we create the antithesis, the controlled opposition, and we let them duke it out, then there's going to be a new synthesis, a new paradigm that we control even more. That whoever we are, the greedy controllers. And who are these people? Are they people? I don't know. There's a lot to this question, and one enigma that addresses this situation and the identity of these people is the Tartarian reality, the Tartarian empire, which apparently spanned the entire globe, right? And had a profound influence on culture all over the world. As a matter of fact, all of our Gothic / Victorian / Romanesque / medieval architecture, and even the Asian versions of these architectures are really all the same. There are different versions in different lands, but it's all Tartarian. It's all Tartarian, baby. That's what we're starting to learn. And every state capital, just about, in the United States is actually in a Tartarian building, edifice, and now I am discovering and doing my own investigation and discovering that almost all of the original county courthouses in Texas are all Tartarian structures. It's bizarre. I mean, it's bizarre. The idea that when the Pilgrims came from across the ocean, that the Empire State Building and the Manhattan Bridge were already here. I'm not saying that that's necessarily true, but we are told, back in the day, you know, back in the 1800s and stuff like that, people were going around bows and arrows, you know, Indians, all that stuff, uh, wagon trains, and that's true. That all that stuff did happen, I feel. But there was also pockets and places and people with high technology, higher technology. The airships, the airship flap of the late 1800s, where airships were spotted all over the globe, essentially going made out of wood and canvas. You know, these were not jet airplanes, but they had some type of gravity repulsion that allowed them to levitate in the air, a breakaway society. So anyway, we're going to be exploring these Tartarian realities even further. But right now, I just wanted to show you that Unicef video and the speculation of what it means. You know, what's Unicef up to, putting out messages like this? It's all very interesting, and you can tell it's a highly polished video. They spent a lot of money on it, and they put their name on it. This isn't just some kook, you know, random thing. It's UNICEF, right? They're the big, you know, organization that helps children all over the world, you know, with the help of the Catholic Church. You know, it's all above board, right? I hope. Yeah. Okay, so that concludes it for this episode of You Don't Know. You don't know, huh? So don't act like you do, because then something bad might happen to you. And I'd like to let everyone know that the new website is coming, basistx.com, which is the Basis Texas website that's being professionally done as we speak. I'm generating a lot of content for it, and of course in videos and pictures and stuff, but there's top-level professionals putting together this website. It's going to be a place for the community to meet and share, exchange ideas, look at new information, get merch, get links to videos, both the paid portions and the unpaid, you know, the free portions that'll continue to be on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. It's going to BASESTX.com, basistx.com for Basis Texas Productions. So hopefully we'll enter a new age with Basis Texas and You Don't Know here soon in the coming weeks. Stay tuned.